Yo, what's up? It's Justin coming at you again. I'm gonna start doing something different every night. I'm gonna try to, do a little video, a little tip of the night type of video, a tip of the day type of video, or whatever, just something different, something I want to do. But yeah, tip. After you apply your moisturizer, okay, let's just, use our imaginations. It's nighttime. You done got out the shower, done your little nightly ritual or whatever, and you're about to put in your moisturizer. So you've been brushing. All right, you've been brushing. Boom. You brushed all your sides good, had a nice little brush session. Now you want to decide that you want to put your moisturizer in there. Put your moisturizer in there. My tip to you is, after you put your moisturizer in there, you're gonna brush some more. Brush it in really good, and then you're gonna put your do-rag on. Then you're gonna put your stocking cap on over it. And then 20 to 30 minutes later, don't wait too long, 20 to 30 minutes later, what you're going to do is you are going to take your do-rag and stocking cap back off, and then you're going to comb, you're going to comb your hair with the grain, on all sides, and then you're going to brush all over again. Not as long, of course, but you're going to brush, hard brush, and then medium and soft, or hard brush and soft. The reason why you do that is because you want the product, and that moisturizer you put in your hair, you want it to partially dry. You know what I'm saying? Then when you comb it, it's going to come back out. You're going to bring all the layers back out, kind of fluff it out or whatever, and then you brushing it into place. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just put your do-rag on, your stocking cap on with that moisturizer and let it dry, it's going to be flat. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be flat, and it might be frizzy. Flat frizziness if you're wolfing. So if you take your stocking cap off and do-rag off, whatever, and you comb and brush it again while it's partially dry, you're going to set your hair to be, in the way it's supposed to be by the time the product does dry. So when you go to bed and you wake up, your wave is going to be, going to be in place, versus flat, because the moisturizer made your hair so soft and the do-rag is compressing it so much, it's going to flatten it out. So just a little tip, make sure that after you put your moisturizer on, you don't let it fully dry. You're going to take your, do-rag and cap off, comb it, brush it, and then plastic bag method, and then put your stuff back on, then you go to bed. But yeah, my tip to you, y'all keep brushing, keep spinning. I'm out.